hold your breath. Or maybe not, as this video could be the lung-saving buoy you need when wildfire smoke clouds the horizon. In a world where raging wildfires are becoming more commonplace, you are about to plunge into 10 essential ways to protect your lungs during a wildfire. Mother Nature may throw her fiery tantrums, but you don't need to let your lungs bear the brunt. Did you know that wildfire smoke is a witch's brew of gases, particles, and water vapor, including health-damaging villains like ozone, sulfur dioxide, and particulate matter? Or that the fine particulate matter, PM 2.5, plays a microscopic game of hide-and-seek, evading your defenses to sneak deep into your lungs and blood? Alas, this sinister masquerade is not fantasy, but a perilous reality. Packed within this video is the wisdom to help you build your lung-shielding fortress. Venture with us as we reveal the cryptic ways to monitor the treacherous air quality and arm yourself with the mighty masks, the guardians of your breath. Hold your heartbeat as we unmask the powerful indoor air optimization secrets. And for those of you whose hearts are tender, children, the elderly, or the expecting, we have amassed special treasures just for you. A revelation awaits as we present you with golden nuggets meticulously culled from a treasure trove of expert advice. Hold on, did you know that just one click can save a life? Click that like button to spread awareness. Share to your friends and family to be a smoke-savvy hero and protect their precious lungs too. And subscribe to Incredibly Healthy for your ultimate guide to wildfire safety. Your clicks make a difference. And before you embark on this quest, tell us in the comments, have you ever had your breath stolen away by the smoky tendrils of a wildfire? Or do you know a brave soul who has wrestled with the smoky demon? Share your tales and let us face this foe. Lungs United. Number 1, create your safe zone. When the wildfire season rolls around, there's an urgent need to make a cozy corner in your home that's like a shield against those nasty smoke particles. The American Lung Association recommends using a portable air cleaner with a HEPA filter to reduce the concentration of indoor particles. Also, a little tip. Seal off windows and doors to keep the fresh air in. And hey, maybe ditch the candles, fireplaces, and gas stoves for a while. They're not doing your indoor air any favors. By diligently applying these steps, your safe zone will act as a refuge for your lungs, helping to mitigate the adverse effects of wildfire smoke. 2, mask up. Wildfires are throwing more punches than ever these days. So let's get our guard up, especially for our lungs. Take it from the experts at the CDC. Suiting up with an N95 respirator is like kryptonite to wildfire smoke. Just remember, not all masks are created equal. Cloth masks, for example, provide very little defense against the tiny particulate matter found in wildfire smoke. For those who have difficulty finding N95 masks, the CDC recommends looking for other masks that are certified by the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, as these are rigorously tested for filtration efficiency. Additionally, it is essential to ensure that the mask fits well, covering the nose and mouth completely, as gaps can allow polluted air to seep in. Through conscientious selection and proper usage of masks, individuals can significantly reduce their exposure to the hazardous particles present in wildfire smoke. 3, move it indoors. It's well documented that spending time indoors is a highly effective way to reduce exposure to wildfire smoke, particularly when the air quality outside is poor. When smoke levels are high, it is recommended that windows and doors remain closed to prevent the entry of contaminated air into your living space. However, keeping everything shut can lead to the stagnation of air inside, so it's crucial to strike a balance. If you have an air conditioning system, ensure that it is set to recirculate mode so that it doesn't bring in outdoor airflow. Another way to keep the indoor air clean is by using portable air cleaners with HEPA filters, which can significantly reduce the concentration of fine particles. Remember, it is also important to avoid activities that generate indoor pollution, such as smoking or burning candles, during periods of poor air quality. Following these guidelines, you can make the indoor environment a sanctuary against the harmful effects of wildfire smoke, protecting the health and well-being of you and your family. Number 4, stock and lock. Having an emergency supply kit is essential for being prepared for wildfire smoke and other emergencies. This kit should include N95 masks, non-perishable food items, water, medications, and other essentials that you and your family might need. It's also crucial to have easy access to your emergency kit. Keep it in a convenient location and make sure everyone in the household knows where it is. This can make a big difference in protecting your health during wildfire seasons. 5. Air quality reports. Keeping tabs on air quality reports is crucial for managing your exposure to wildfire smoke. Various websites and apps provide real-time data on air quality, making it easier than ever to stay informed. It's important to note that the Air Quality Index, AQI, is a numerical scale used to communicate how polluted the air currently is or how polluted it is forecast to become. When the AQI is between 101 and 150, it is deemed unhealthy for sensitive groups such as children, elderly, and individuals with respiratory or heart conditions. When it's above 150, the air quality is unhealthy for everyone. Being aware of the AQI allows you to make informed decisions, such as whether it's safe to exercise outdoors or if you should stay indoors with windows and doors sealed. If you have respiratory issues or other health conditions that make you more susceptible to the effects of smoke, pay special attention to air quality reports and consult your healthcare provider for personalized advice on how to protect your health. By monitoring air quality reports and adapting your activities accordingly, you can greatly reduce your exposure to harmful particles in wildfire smoke. 6. Stay on your toes. Staying on your toes means being prepared and vigilant during wildfire season. It's crucial to have an emergency plan in place for your family, which includes knowing multiple evacuation routes from your home and having an emergency supply kit packed and ready. Communicate with your family members about the plan and make sure everyone knows their role in case of an evacuation. Regularly check for updates from local authorities and news outlets, as wildfires can spread rapidly and change direction with shifting winds. Be ready to act quickly and calmly if an evacuation order is issued for your area. By staying alert and having a solid plan in place, you are giving yourself and your loved ones the best chances of staying safe during a wildfire. 7. Forecasting air quality is a critical tool for keeping communities safe during wildfire season. Advances in technology have made it possible to predict air quality levels with increased accuracy, helping individuals and families make informed decisions about outdoor activities and health during smoky conditions. It's essential to keep an eye on the Air Quality Index, AQI, which provides real-time data on the concentration of pollutants in the air. When you're aware of the forecast, you can make plans to limit exposure during times of poor air quality, such as staying indoors or using air purifiers. This is particularly important for sensitive groups like children, the elderly, and those with respiratory conditions. By staying informed and adjusting your activities according to the air quality forecast, you can significantly reduce the risks associated with exposure to wildfire smoke. 8. Know the AQEHI. The Air Quality Health Index, AQHI, is essential in effectively protecting yourself and your loved ones from the adverse effects of wildfire smoke. The AQEHI is a scale designed to help you understand what the air quality around you means to your health. It is a practical tool that ranges from 1 to 10 plus. The higher the number, the greater the health risk associated with the air quality at that time. Familiarizing yourself with this index can be instrumental in planning your daily activities during wildfire season. For instance, if the AQHI is low, 1, 3, it generally means that air quality is good, and you can go about your day without too many worries. However, as the AQHI increases, it's important to take measures to reduce exposure, especially for sensitive individuals such as children, the elderly, and people with respiratory issues. When the AQHI reaches moderate levels, 4-6, it's a signal to start paying attention and consider reducing strenuous outdoor activities, particularly for those in sensitive groups. An AQHI in the high-risk range, 7-10, suggests that everyone should reduce or reschedule outdoor activities. If it reaches 10+, very high risk, it's imperative to take steps to remain indoors and keep the indoor air as clean as possible. Remember that the AQHI can change throughout the day. Staying updated on its levels and understanding what they mean for your health can help you make informed decisions. Take the AQHI into account along with the general air quality forecasts and adjust your daily plans accordingly to protect yourself and your community during wildfire season. 9. Limit outdoor runs. Wildfire season is definitely not the ideal time for your training to peak if you're an outdoor runner. The smoke and tiny particles that float in the air can be downright perilous to your lungs and overall health. Let's break it down. When you run, you take in more air, and consequently, more pollutants enter your respiratory system. It's quite like giving free VIP passes to harmful particles, not what you want. Think about adjusting your training plans. On days when air quality is poor, it's wise to either scale back on your running routine or opt for an indoor workout. If you just can't give up on your running, check the AQHI and air quality forecasts. Use this information to choose the least polluted time of the day for your run, usually early in the morning or after a rain. Here's a hack: try to run in areas with more vegetation, as trees and plants can act as natural filters for some pollutants. But remember, even in greener areas, when the AQHI is high, the risks are still present. Pay close attention to how your body feels during your runs in this season. If you experience any respiratory discomfort, it's a sign that you should cut back. Maintaining your fitness is vital, but so is being adaptable and cognizant of environmental factors that affect your health. Don't worry, the wildfire season doesn't last forever, and you'll have ample opportunities to hit the trails once the air clears up. Stay vigilant, adapt your training accordingly, and keep those lungs happy and healthy. 10. Asthma preparedness. Wildfire smoke is like kryptonite to people with asthma. It's not just an inconvenience, it can be downright dangerous. Therefore, if you have asthma, you should have an action plan in place well before the wildfire season starts. This involves understanding your triggers, having medication on hand, and knowing when it's time to seek help. First things first, make sure you have an ample supply of your prescribed asthma medications. Whether it's an inhaler or oral medication, having enough to last through the wildfire season is critical. It's also important to have a rescue inhaler with you at all times in case of sudden exacerbation. Stay in close contact with your healthcare provider. Ensure they are aware of your situation and that you understand the steps in your asthma action plan. This plan should include daily management, such as how to take medicines properly, as well as how to deal with worsening asthma or attacks. Moreover, keep tabs on the AQ and air quality reports, as these will be your guiding light in knowing when to stay indoors. Don't be shy about using air purifiers and keeping windows closed, even if it means a hotter day indoors. It is imperative to remain vigilant and proactive in managing asthma during wildfire season. By staying prepared and adapting your daily routine according to air quality levels, you can significantly reduce the risks associated with wildfire smoke. Having a robust plan and following it diligently is your armor in this battle against the smoke. Who's most at risk? You might be wondering, is wildfire smoke egalitarian in the way it affects people? The answer is a resounding no. Some groups are more susceptible to the effects of smoke from wildfires. These groups include children, elderly, pregnant women, and people with pre-existing respiratory conditions. It's important to understand the specific needs and vulnerabilities of these groups. Let's begin with children. Their lungs are still developing, and they usually have higher respiratory rates than adults. This means they inhale more pollutants per pound of body weight. It's crucial for guardians to be vigilant in limiting outdoor activities and ensuring clean indoor air for children during wildfire season. Now let's talk about the elderly. Age takes a toll on the human body, making it less efficient in fending off pollutants. The elderly often have pre-existing health conditions that can be exacerbated by wildfire smoke. Helping them stay indoors, ensuring they take their medications, and maintaining good indoor air quality are essential steps to take. Pregnant women require special attention too. The pollutants in wildfire smoke can have effects not just on them, but also on their unborn children. It's crucial for pregnant women to avoid exposure to wildfire smoke to reduce risks of complications. Staying hydrated, keeping indoors with clean air, and regular consultations with healthcare providers should be prioritized. The fourth group includes individuals with pre-existing respiratory conditions such as asthma or COPD. For these individuals, wildfire smoke can be an express ticket to an exacerbated city. This group needs to be especially diligent about medication, limiting exposure, and having a clear action plan in case of an emergency. Finally, people who work outdoors are another group that needs to be considered. They are likely to be exposed to smoke for longer durations and need protective gear, like masks and regular breaks indoors. Employers should closely monitor air quality reports and be prepared to make necessary adjustments to work schedules. In summary, it's essential to recognize that wildfire smoke does not affect everyone equally. Tailoring approaches and taking extra precautions for vulnerable groups can be the difference between staying healthy or facing serious health complications during wildfire season. Knowledge, planning, and action are key. So there you have it, 10 powerful shields to protect your lungs from the wildfire smoke. Remember, your lungs are your lifeline. They deserve the royal treatment, especially during wildfires. Before you go, hit that like button if this guide has armored you for the smoky days ahead. Share the wisdom with your friends and family. Let's create a community that breathes easy, even when the air gets tough. Don't forget to subscribe to Incredibly Healthy for more wellness gems. Stay safe and breathe easy.